Hello and welcome to today's video all about how to help your toddler stay in bed after your bedtime routine and what you're supposed to do if your child keeps getting out of bed. In my last video, we talked all about bedtime routine cards. If you don't have those, you need to go in the description box down below and get them right now because you need to go through your bedtime routine cards with your child every single night, and then we're going to talk about the Bedtime Pass. Now, if you are unfamiliar with what a Bedtime Pass is, it's basically a get out of jail free card / hall pass, and it gives your child one opportunity every single night to have one final request after you've already said your good nights and you've tucked them in. Now, this really is set in place for a long-term solution. This is a strategy that you can use like forever. It doesn't have to be something that you like wean away from or that you only use for a little while and then you stop using it. Like, you can use this forever. Now, the Bedtime Routine Pass is a gentle strategy to help your child decide what is worth getting out of bed for and what is not worth getting out of bed for. So your child is learning autonomy and independence, and they are learning to make good choices after bedtime. Now, regardless of whether your child uses this Bedtime Pass right at bedtime, right when you've tucked them in, or if it's 2 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning, you need to stay consistent with the Bedtime Pass. The first thing that you want to do is get some craft supplies, okay? You can use an index card, you can use a family photo. I have this adorable picture right here of me and my dad when I was younger, and you can't tell from the picture, but this is me playing t-ball in my ballet shoes. And there was a point, and my dad was the coach, there was a point where he said, you can't play in your ballet shoes. And I said, then I'm not playing anymore. Anyways, you can use a family photo and decorate the back of it and just write on the back, Bedtime Pass. Make it simple, make it easy, make it decorated and beautiful however your child wants to make it. And what you need to do while you're making it with them, this should be a bonding experience, you should tell them, so Beatrice, you're having a hard time staying in bed after bedtime. We've done all your bedtime routine cards. I know that we've done all the things you need, but you're still struggling to stay in bed. So we're gonna make this pass together, and this is going to be a pass that you can decide when you want to use it. Then you want to tell them that they're gonna get this pass every single night. You're gonna put it under their pillow right after their bedtime routine when you give them a kiss and say goodnight, and they can hold on to it, they can hug it if they just miss mommy and daddy, whatever, and explain to them that when they get out of bed, that's it. That's, you are taking the pass, so now it's yours, okay? So they get out of bed, they hand you the pass, and they can have any request that they want, really, within reason. I mean, you're not like gonna go make a rotisserie chicken for them. But if they say they want one more hug, one more kiss, if they want you to rub their back, if, let's see, what else do kids request? A sip of water or to go to the bathroom, anything like that, sure, okay, yes. Don't start new habits like, oh, I'm hungry, I want a snack. Like, absolutely not, kitchen's closed. Once they've redeemed their bedtime pass, you physically take it, give them what they're asking for, and then you bring them back to bed. Once you put them back in bed, it's game over, they are done. See you in the morning. Of course, if your child's going to push buttons and see how far they can go with this little bedtime pass. So when your child tries to get out of bed again after you've already redeemed the pass, this is just a parental transactional activity that you're going to do for the rest of the night. I want you to silently return your child to their bed. You need to bite your tongue. Don't say anything, just put them back in bed. When your child learns that they are not getting a reaction out of you and that they are not going to get anything that they want after they've already redeemed their pass, they're going to stop getting out of bed. You're not giving them what they want. You're not giving them the attention that they want. I mean, of course, like, walk your child back to bed, cover them up, give them a kiss, like, give your kid love, but like, you don't need to give them anything that they're requesting. You've done your bedtime routine. You've already given them their get out of jail free card. They don't need anything. Of course, there's the exception of sickness or, you know, like, you know the rules, like, you know the exceptions. Once they've turned in the pass, like, they're done. Like, I will see you in the morning. This is when you need to either have a toddler clock so that they can see if it's time to get up or if it's time to go to bed, or if they're older, like a regular clock, so they know, like, if there's no 7, you're not getting out of bed. But what you also can do is reinforce only using the card one time or not at all with a morning reward. In the morning, if they either didn't redeem their bedtime pass or if they only redeemed it once and stayed in bed for the rest of the night, you should definitely reward that behavior. Some families are like into doing like a little parade march around the house. Not my jam at 7 a.m. Or you can give your child chocolate milk, chocolate chips in their pancakes in the morning, or just like some simple, quick, and immediate reward. You can also use a sticker chart and have them accrue stickers, and then they can earn a small prize like a race car or a Barbie. Nothing outlandish, nothing like expensive, just like a quick little, great job, Billy. You were doing a great job with this bedtime pass. Like, let's celebrate. Now, like I said before, this strategy can be used like for the long term. It can be used like for years. This does not have to be something that you try to wean away from, but what you can do is make the rewards more like long term. So let's say, for example, your child goes 2 or 3 nights without redeeming their pass. You can reward that. Whatever behavior you are trying to reinforce, use rewards. At some point, I'm gonna be able to put my hair in a ponytail. See this? Like, this is ridiculous. But yes, so reward your child for what behavior you want to reinforce. If you are trying to have them go a week at a time without like redeeming their pass, then make their reward set for that. Exactly. So, do you have any questions about the bedtime pass? If you do, leave a comment down below. In my next video, we're gonna be talking about potty training reward systems without using freaking treats. Like, if I hear one more parent talk to me about marshmallows and M&Ms for their kids when they go pee and poop, like, I'm gonna lose my shit, because like, seriously, stop associating food with the bathroom, okay? Anyways, make sure you're subscribed to this channel so that you don't miss that video, and keep blooming. Mwah.